We're back with another YouTube video for you. As you can probably tell by the title, we will be telling you or giving you a few tips and tricks about poses, how to pose for yourself and for your body, how to find a natural flow within, your whole picture taking process. We've recognized that we did not know what we were doing when we first started out over on Instagram, and why not help you guys along your own journeys, right? My name is Saswana.
And my name is Tata.
Together we are similar,
but not the same.
So, before we start, if you have not subscribed, just subscribe.
Honestly.
Just subscribe.
You might as well.
Right? If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you would like to leave us a comment, do so. Let's have some chat in the comment section. Alright. So, how do we start this for you guys? There's a reason why we're standing, right? We're never standing in any of our YouTube videos. There's a reason why we're standing, and that's because we wanted to show you that it's about movement when you're taking your pictures, right? And that's our first tip to you guys, is that there's a movement to taking pictures, especially full body pictures, that a lot of people don't recognize. A lot of people think that you just get in the pose and then you just stand, when in actual fact you need to actually just move bit by bit to try and find different angles. So the two of us also know that when you're a bigger size or a smaller size, there are certain poses I won't say that they don't work for you, but there are certain poses that just look better for you when you
depending on your body shape.
A different body shape. So, do you want to start?
Sure. So, for myself, I realized that there are parts of myself, my body, that I really like. Like, I have a pretty long neck and very structured jawline, and I wouldn't say I have long legs, but I'm
slim.
Thank you. Slim. I'm slim, right? And so because I'm slim, I have a tendency of elongating myself. So I will stretch out my legs, I will lean back, I will tilt up so that you see all my lines. And I look like, sometimes when I take pictures, I'm afraid that I look flat. So when I stand like this, I feel like I just look so flat. Whereas when I'm standing like this, I look flat on purpose.
I
look flat on purpose, and you're not even focusing on why I'm flat. You're looking at, damn, look at her neck and her jawline and her legs. That's what you're focusing on, because that's what I want you to look at. So yeah.
So that's our tip number 2, is that be very aware of what you want people to look at, right? So she has wanted people to look at her neck, so that's what she gives out first before she gives out her arms or her waist or anything else. She wants people to look at how long she can look, so she makes herself look longer. So tip is, be very aware of what you're trying to give off, what you're trying to show off. If you're trying to show off your legs, then let your legs be the focal point of your picture or of your movements, right? Focus on your legs as you're moving around. My tip to you guys is that I've noticed that because I'm bigger, there's certain moves that I cannot do, right? So her move, right? Sometimes when I try and do specific moves like that, I just look pregnant. Look at me. I just look pregnant. And that's fine. For me, I realized that I am trying to show off my curves, right? And that's something that a lot of bigger girls are trying to show off as well when they're taking their pictures, because when you're just standing in a picture, sometimes you just look like a blob, right? And I don't want to just look like a blob. So I take my arms out away from my body so that you can see my actual body, right? So my trick is always to create triangles within the shapes that I am trying to put off. So by triangle, I mean my arm. So I'll put my arm in a triangle, triangle, triangle. My legs as well. If I'm let me move back a bit for you guys. If I change my pose a bit, then that creates a bit more curvature to me, and also I don't look so compacted, like I'm trying to hide myself. So I always open myself up a lot more when I'm trying to take pictures for myself. Obviously, then I have to be creative about it because I don't want to just keep doing this all the time in every pose. So sometimes I'll change it up a bit and create a triangle with my legs this way. And here's another triangle, right? And so,
which goes back to our tip on movement. Like you're still doing the same triangle thing, but you're moving around in different ways.
You need to be experimental, right? Within your awareness. So you know what you're trying to show off? She's trying to show off her length. I'm trying to show off my curves, right? And so you play with the fact that maybe if I lift my hip up, that creates a different curve. What if I put it down? It creates the curve that I want to give to people.
Yeah.
So we're on tip number 4. I don't know. I don't even know. Our next tip is that you have to be willing to take a whole bunch of pictures.
Like right? A lot.
If you think that you're just gonna get into a pose and you're just going to like have it, if you do have it, it's like
you're next level photogenic. Like
next level.
Next level.
And so we know that even with us, we take like 20 pictures before, and we sift through those pictures and we're like, actually, I don't like a specific picture because it makes my face look flat. Okay, I like my body, I don't like my face. Let me take the picture and lift my face a bit more and then let me see, right? So once you've learned how to take those pictures and you've learned the different fluid movements in that, if I put my face like this, I look flat. You don't see the features of my face as much. But if I lift my chin a bit, you can see a bit more, and you can see the difference between my neck and my face, depending on what you're trying to give off. When you do get into the habit of taking pictures a lot more, then you understand that your fluid movements, going back to tip number 1, your fluid movements are, oh, maybe my face is flat, let me lift it a bit. Another one, maybe I'm not creating the triangles, let me put my leg back a bit. Maybe my arms have been down, maybe let me create a triangle on my arm. And so it becomes like a whole movement of you trying to try different pictures. And so your photographer, guys, your photographer or your tripod stand or whatever needs to also be in different angles as well. When Nhlanhla is trying to elongate herself, like when you're trying to elongate yourself, I've noticed that you look so great when the camera is at a lower angle, right? You look really great when it's at a lower angle. And she's just trying to show off the length of her body. So you need to place your camera in different settings as well.
They'll be flattering to the pose that you're trying to pull off.
Yes. As much as you need to try different poses, you need to try different camera angles as well, right? To make sure that you're giving off the look that you want to give off. Lighting.
Yes.
If you're in the shadows, you won't see yourself, right?
Be highlighted.
You won't be highlighted. Also, if the sun is hitting you in the wrong direction and the shadows are falling in a specific way, then it could end up making you look more flat, right? Or it could end up hiding the curves or the moves or the angles that you're trying to give off. So be very aware of where you place yourself in front of the light so that you can actually fully see the look that you're trying to give off.
I think that's all.
That's all from us.
That's all from us. Those are the few tips that we have to give you. If you like this, don't forget to like and comment. If you have any tips that you've noticed work for yourself, let us know in comment, please. We're very interested to know what you do for yourself in your pictures. Hopefully this helps and we've shed a little bit more light on your problems when it comes to taking pictures, and you find a little bit more confidence when you're in front of the camera. Because honestly, guys, anyone can take good pictures.
I know. If this has worked for you, please let us know. We'd love to know that we actually did help one of you and you have improved with taking your pictures. So we hope it helps. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Bye.